Hello friends, welcome back to YouTube channel Sum Edu. I myself Kirit Karya, your account mate, is once again welcome you in accountancy lesson number 2. Friends, as we finished lesson number 1, partnership and introduction, alright, the entire concepts, the doubt solving session, examination and even solution too. Okay, so friends, I think we should not waste the time. As I repeat, I am firm and I am strong to impart the quality education and my services to you. I am sure that, and I want assurance from all of you that you should be also firm and strong to have the flavor of this education. Utilize your time, utilize your energy, because very soon you are going to appear certain examination. Alright, so friends, let us utilize the time, and we are starting here lesson number 2, final accounts, or we can say financial statements of partnership firm. And friends, weightage is 11 marks, mind it, 11 marks in section E. We can't afford to be idle in this period. Okay, what we can utilize our time in a maximum and optimized way, we should utilize it. Okay, this is my belief, and I am sure that you all will believe and agree with me. Okay, shall we start? Yes, friends. So, here, first we will understand what is the meaning of final accounts. Alright, so let's understand, friends. Final accounts means what? Business is a continuous process, and every financial year, at the end of every financial year, right? For example, last financial year was 1/4/2019 to 31st March 2020. Okay, so after 1 year has been passed, we are eager to know about two things. One, what is the result of the business? What do we mean by result of the business? Have we earned profit, or we have to bear a loss? That's the question. And what is our financial status? Means, in other words, our economic position. Two things are very much important for every business unit: to know the result as well as to know about the financial status. So friends, we can define like that: a partnership firm prepares a specific accounts at the end of each financial year to know the result of the business as well as to know the financial status of the business. Such specific accounts are known as final accounts or financial statements. Okay, so friends, let us write down this definition, which is designed by myself. Okay, so we can understand very well in this manner. If you learn on a regular basis, I'm sure, friends, you would like the content. All right, so partnership firm prepares specific accounts at the end of each financial year to know the result of firm as well as to know the financial status sub-specific accounts are known as final accounts of partnership firm. So friends, please do write this definition in your notebook. Okay friends, so now on to this definition we come to know that first object is to know or to obtain the result of firm, and second to know the financial status of the firm. These are the two objectives of preparing financial statements or final accounts. Okay, got it. Now we have learned that prepare specific accounts. So in financial statements, what we do prepare? So let's have the list. In final accounts, what we prepare? The first, trading account. The second, profit and loss account. The third, profit and loss appropriation account. Fourth, partners capital accounts, and if capital is fixed, then current account. And last, balance sheet. Now friends, here I am pointing out on this one, partners capital account and current account. It is not compulsory to prepare if the instruction is not there. Alright, it is not compulsory. Okay, but if you are asked to prepare final accounts, then you have to prepare trading account, profit and loss account, profit and loss appropriation account, and balance sheet in a normal course. Alright, if gross profit is already given in the trial balance, then friends, you may have to think, alright, that whether trading account is to prepare or not. Clear? So what is included, alright, in financial accounts of a partnership firm? Did you understand? Yes friends. Now we should understand the thing that after preparing all such specific accounts, what would be the details to be included in these accounts or a statement? As you know that balance sheet is a sheet, that means a statement. Okay, so during the year, whatever the transactions are incurred, we have recorded them in a primary book. Onto this primary book, we have posted into the respective account, and after the year ends, alright, or at the end of the year, balances are obtained. So friends, we have group of balances, or in a significant manner we have been served with trial balance. In majority case trial balance is given, but certain times balances are openly given to you, right? So this is your basic content for the financial statements. Now, which type of balances did it include? So first, all the goods accounts. Second, all the expenses accounts. Third, all the incomes accounts. Fourth, all personal accounts. Fifth, all type of assets accounts. Now friends, here these 5 categories of accounts I would be given or served in a question. Alright? Understand the fundamental of financial statements enable you 11 marks in section E. One sum is fixed. Now friends, I divide here the balances into 2 groups. This is first group, this is second group. These accounts are called as temporary accounts in my language because they are helpful to find the result of the business. Alright? Why? Because goods, by trading goods, why we trade goods? To earn profit. Alright? Then expenses are incurred to run a business. Okay? So our profit gets reduced. Then incomes are also there. Alright? So our profit will increase. So all these 3 things, alright, or 3 categories of accounts are affecting on our profit or loss. Okay, so they are temporary accounts. Why I define them as temporary accounts? Because at the end of every financial year, these accounts means goods accounts, expenses accounts and income accounts are closed. They are closed, friends. Why? To obtain the result of the business. So first motive, अगर इसको हम यहाँ to know की जगह to obtain कर दें, it would be a better word. So to obtain the result of the business, these 3 accounts, I repeat, goods accounts, expenses accounts and income accounts are just closed. Okay, now friends, the question where they are closed. Okay, so let's have the map. All the goods accounts are closed to trading account. All the goods accounts, opening stock, purchase, sales, purchase return, sales return, all are closed to trading account. Okay friends, now moving towards expense. Okay, now certain expenses which are related to purchase and manufacturing, I am writing in short because we have to accommodate the entire thing in this. Okay, so friends, do you read it properly? All the expenses of purchase of goods and manufacturing, if firm is in a manufacturing process, then we may incur manufacturing expenses. Certain expenses, alright, we have paid, so they are in our ledger, their closing balances are there, so where they are closed? To trading account. Okay, second category of expenditures, they are so much in a number in a business, so we have divided into certain groups. Administrative expenses, then selling and distribution expenses, then third, financial expenses, fourth, other expenditures, and fifth, incidental losses to business, like loss by fire, loss due to theft, loss on sale of any asset, loss on sale of any investment. Clear friends? So these categories of expenses, okay, which are not purchase expenses or not a part of manufacturing expenses, they are closed to Can you see, friends, where they are closed? They are close to profit and loss expenses. So which expenses? All other expenses. Shall I write? ADM यानी administrative expenses, sales and distribution expenses, SD financial expenses, other expenses and losses. So friends, you can see that these all are closed to profit and loss account. Now friends, one small part of expenses are there that is related to partners, like interest on capital, salary to partner, bonus to partner, remuneration to partner, commission to partner, interest on partners current account, especially credit balance of the current account. These expenses will close to profit and loss account. Partners expenses. So once again friends, what we have done, let's revise it. Okay, are you ready? So first what we did, all the goods accounts are closed to trading account. Alright. Second, expenses are divided into three categories. First category, purchase expenses and manufacturing expenses. They are closed to trading account. Then administrative expenses, sales and distribution expenses, financial expenses, other expenses and incidental losses. They are close to profit and loss account. Can you see properly, friends? Then at the end of the period, I will zoom this part so you can exactly see. And third category, partners expenses like salary to partner, commission to partner, alright? Then interest on capital to partner, then interest on partners, current accounts, credit balance, then remuneration to partner, commission to partner, bonus to partner. All such expenses will be close to profit and loss appropriation account. But remember, there is one excuse, please friends. Interest on partners loan, mind it, it will not close to profit and loss appropriation account. This is an excuse, exception. Why? Because it is treated as a normal financial expense because it's interest on loan. Either it is a loan from partner or loan from outsider, this interest will be considered as business financial expense. Friends, do not forget this is an excuse, right? So it will get close to profit and loss account. Rest of all partners related expenses close to profit and loss appropriation account. Now friends, we are moving towards the third category of temporary accounts. They are incomes accounts. Okay friends, now here this would be a clumsy part, so let's move ahead, and I'm drawing this line with my green pen. So entire incomes of business close to profit and loss account. Okay, all incomes. Can you see friends? They will close to profit and loss account, except the incomes from partner. Two incomes are only there which we are going to receive from partner. One, interest on drawings, correct? And two, interest on current account debit balance. These two incomes are receivable from partner, and that will be close to profit and loss appropriation account. Partners income. If you don't see properly, don't worry, I will zoom the point. Again, when we will individually learn these things, we will write everything. But this is a sketch, alright? I am sure that you can hear me also. And at the end of this period, I will just zoom this part and I will repeat once again. Listen carefully and then draw. Alright? So friends, can you understand? Incomes. All the business incomes will be close to profit and loss account. Here it is. Alright? This arrow. And incomes related to partners will close to profit and loss appropriation account. Now we are talking about personal accounts and assets accounts. Friends, these accounts, in my terminology, I define them as permanent account. Why? Because friends, they are never closed at the end of the financial year. Because, for example, if I say personal account will get closed when settlement is done. Either you have paid money or you have received money, then the account of a person is closed. It is not related with the financial year, that year is ending, let's close. It will never happen. Alright? Like assets also. The asset account will get closed only when its life is over or useful time is over, or you are going to sell the asset, or it is discarded from, or it is destroyed. These are the reasons. Okay, either destroyed or discarded, or you have sold, or its useful life is over. Then and only then asset account is closed. It is not related with the financial year. Do you understand? Well, friends. So what to do? They are never closed. They are useful to know our financial status. So friends, we show their closing balances, okay, दोनों की, okay, closing balances to a statement or a sheet called balance sheet. Closing balances are shown. Closing balance. Okay, and this statement or this sheet enable us to know about our financial status, that how much capital do we have, how much liabilities do we have, how much loans do we have to pay, like that, how much short-term liabilities are there, how much assets do we have, how much receivables we have, how much cash or bank balance we have. This is termed as financial status. Alright, if we have assets stronger than the liabilities, we can say the status is fine, the best. And if liabilities are stronger than the assets, we can say status is not strong. Alright friends, so this is the map of the financial statements. Okay, whenever you feel that during the entire academic year that I'm going to forget the fundamentals of financial statement, just revise this period. Okay, period number 1 of financial statements. And now I'm going to zoom this portion, alright, exclusively, and once again speaking in a slow motion. Please listen and watch carefully. Done? So I'm giving you 2 minutes. Please arrow as you understand in your notebook, so it will enable you to have the mental map that which account will be at which place. Good? Just allowing you 2 minutes. So friends, this is the portion that I have zoomed. Now you can see very properly. Okay, so first let us understand the category of accounts we are given in a trial balance or in a sheet of balances, that is goods accounts, expenses accounts, incomes accounts, as well as personal accounts and assets accounts balances are served to us. First I am picking from right side all the goods account. You can see the arrow that goods account will close to trading account. You can also make an arrow in your notebook. Are you there? So once again, all the goods accounts are close to trading account. Perfect. Okay, now second category, expenses account. Expenses accounts category is the larger one, so we have divided into three categories. Okay, so first, it's a purchase and manufacturing expenses. I can observe that, friends. Now with this zooming part, you can very well observe that the purchase and manufacturing expenses boxed with the green color pen, they are closed to trading account. Can you see, friends? Yes. The second category of expenses, see, it is mentioned in the second arrow. Okay, from the point I have written ADM. ADM means administrative expenses. SD means selling and distribution expenses. Can you read properly? FIN means financial expenses. Other means other expenses, and losses means incidental losses. They all are close to profit and loss account. Okay. The third category of expenses, you can see that partners expenses. Have you seen partners expenses? I have zoomed that part. Now these all partners expenses like interest on capital, interest on the credit balance of current account. Then friends, we have partner salary, then salary to partner, then commission to partner, bonus to partner. All certain expenses are close to profit and loss appropriation account. And do not forget, I have given an excuse or exemption that interest on partners loan will never close to profit and loss appropriation account. It will be treated as business normal financial expense, and like all financial expense, it will also close to profit and loss account. So this is the end of second category's revision. Now friends, third category, that is incomes accounts. All the incomes accounts are closed, which is related to business, are closed to profit and loss account. Can you see here the all incomes, that arrow is going, that is a green color arrow, that is going to the profit and loss account. And friends, the next arrow, you can see two incomes are only there, interest on drawings as well as interest on the debit balance of partners current account. Okay, so partners income, that arrow with the green one goes to profit and loss appropriation account. Now friends, moving to the second part, it is termed as our permanent accounts. You can see very properly these permanent accounts are called permanent accounts because their accounts are not closed at the end of year. So at the end of year, their closing balances are just picked and dropped in a statement which is termed as balance sheet. So you can see that, friends, I am just highlighting this portion very down to that portion. You can see, friends, here that closing balances. Can you see that? This is the portion, friends, closing balances of personal accounts and assets account are just mentioned in a statement called balance sheet. So friends, now all over I must say that you are very thoroughly clear with the first our lecture related to chapter number 2, partnership. Okay, that is the financial statements or final accounts of partnership firm, 11 marks, and one sum is asked in section E. So friends, I wish you all the best. Here I am just concluding this period. We will meet in the next period. I once again invite all of you, be firm and be strong to learn at home through our YouTube channel SUM Edu and with your account math Kirit Karya. Bye everyone. Thank you.